guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having the best day ever, man. I hope you do. Today I'm going to be hitting you guys up with a video talking all about, okay, I'm not really sure the title of this video, but basically it's going to be discussing how to make the most of showering at college without it being the worst experience of life. And basically like how to survive, okay? The survival tips for showering in a communal bathroom. Which once again just like sounds like the dumbest thing ever to talk about, especially on YouTube, like what? But also it is YouTube, so like that's why. I think showering in the same bathroom as like, 30 other people, depending on the size of your school, the size of your hall, everything like that, is pretty gross because it's just a bad situation. So I went through it last year and I'm going to be able to tell you guys different tips and tricks and just what to expect, I guess, also, and what to do, what not to do, what to bring, what not to bring. So let's just get all into it. And depending on the size of your school, dorm, everything like that, this might vary a tiny bit, but everything else is pretty much the same. So for me personally, I had 4 showers and 4 little stalls with like a toilet, and then 4 sinks. That was pretty much the setup of my bathroom last year. Now, for me personally, and my roommate, we were the last room on the floor. So we were all the way at the end of the hall, which really kind of stunk because the bathroom was on the opposite side. The bathroom was here, we were here, and everyone else was in between. So it kind of was not the most like fun experience when it was like a Friday night, people were, out partying and stuff, and you just want to take a shower in peace, and you have to like walk by people, and you just kind of feel uncomfortable because like, you're in a towel or like a shower wrap or something, and you're just like, what is my life? So I get that, don't get me wrong, but we're going to talk about struggles and how to resolve them. So the first thing I would say, this is something every single person knows about, but bring shower shoes. If you don't bring shower shoes and you're in a communal bathroom, you just have some really, really awesome trust instilled within you, okay? But in this situation, everyone needs to have trust issues. You cannot be like, well, everyone's gonna be showering, we'll all be clean. No, that's where people bring their dirty bodies to showers. So please, please, please don't go there without shower shoes, okay? You can get literally a pair of flip-flops from Old Navy for $1. You can use any of your old flip-flops as well. There was a pair actually from last year going into my school year that I had just like laying around, I never wore, and I was like, I can bring those to shower and it'll be perfect. So now that you've got your shower shoes, let's talk towels, shower wraps, hair towels, all of that. I would say first off, have a towel, obviously, but if you want to go a step further, you can bring a hair towel, like a little hair wrap thing, or you can also bring a shower wrap. I had a shower wrap, and then I put my hair up in a towel and walked back to my room to change. So that's what I would recommend, just making sure that you have something that has Velcro on it, so that way nothing falls, nothing slips on your walk back, your little journey home, with your little shower caddy and everything. You want to be safe and, secure. So I would totally recommend having one of those just because it just is easier than a towel. It's like a little dress pretty much. You feel really good. It looks great. Not really that part. You could maybe like buy a belt and belt it. Why not, right? Alright, so now you have your shower shoes, you have your shower wrap, maybe a hair wrap, a towel. Alright? So let's talk about shower caddies and all of that. I would personally recommend getting the plastic ones. They're just like a hard plastic. I would recommend those over the cloth ones just because 1, bacteria would probably cling onto the cloth a lot easier. 2, it will be easier to dry if it's plastic because the water will roll off of it compared to it being soaking wet, and when you get back in your room you'll have to put it on something so it can like drain out the water from the cloth. So it's more high maintenance that way, plus the little form of the cloth bag, it won't be necessarily completely flat because it's cloth. Obviously it has little like stitches in places and the mesh comes out. It's just kind of more difficult, I feel like, for like sitting it down and it not like falling over. So I would just recommend going to Target and buying one of the shower caddies. The one I have, I think is actually still there at Target. I got mine last year though. The shower caddy, and then it has a little pull out like basket almost just from one side, so it pulls out, and that's like its own mini shower caddy where you can put your toothbrush, toothpaste, maybe I don't know, like a face wash or something in that one. So I would recommend doing something like that, so that way you can have all of your shower essentials in that one, and in the small one you could just put your daily like night and day essentials pretty much for the bathroom. Anything that can relieve you running from the bathroom to your room, from the bathroom to your room, from the bathroom to your room is really important. So definitely think about, like I said, the caddies that you're going to be using and focus on making the experience overall a beautiful one. Because it's not gonna be. It won't be. This is something that depends on your situation and all of that, but if you want, get a shower speaker. Some people might hate you for that because there would be people I would walk in the bathroom listening to the worst music I've ever heard in my entire life, listening to it on like the full volume, and I'm just like, I just came to pee, you know? Like, please chill. If you have good music taste, buy a shower speaker. I'm kidding to some regard. I mean, people, not everyone is obviously gonna like your music taste, so it's like a win-lose situation depending on the person, I guess, but just be aware that they might not like it. They might even ask you to turn it off. I've never had that happen and I never did that to anyone, but they might be like, can you stop that, please? It's really hurting my ears. So that might be a thing. But if you do like want to just have like a nice like zen-free moment, I would recommend getting a shower speaker, or even just like bringing your iPhone in like a little tote bag and then hooking that somewhere in the shower, next to the shower, however your situation is, so that way you can jam. It could be fun. Personally for me in the showers in my dorm, it was a curtain, you walk in, it's a little changing room, another curtain, and that's the shower itself. So you have a place to change, which was nice. I know other places don't have that. I know other places have a bench. It's different no matter where you go. So I would honestly just say you can't completely prepare for what it's gonna be like until you're there and like experiencing it. It's a learning curve showering there pretty much, which sounds like, once again, so dumb, but it is, because you have no idea what to expect. You probably have never done something like that before, and it can be gross. So there'll be random hairs everywhere and random like globs of shampoo, conditioner, shaving cream. Sometimes people will leave things in the shower. You know, the sinks in the bathroom are pretty gross. You'll find weird things in the bathrooms as well. One time I found a piece of bread in one of the bathroom stalls, so you know, you can't prepare for it. But I would just say, do whatever you're comfortable with. Like, leaving this video off on a good note, do whatever you feel the most comfortable with, whether it's changing, you know, right after you shower, or bringing your towel and walking back to your room, changing there. Like, do whatever you feel comfortable with, because it is kind of like a weird situation until you get used to it. So I just think that whatever makes you feel the most comfortable will kind of alleviate any of the stress or just like awkwardness of doing it. But keep in mind, most of the people you're living with have never experienced that before either, and it's okay. You'll all just be like, what the heck is this together? And that's how you bond, honestly. You can be like, this is so disgusting, and then you'll make a best friend because they'll be like, I know. Besties forever, you know? And lastly, this is kind of like a dumb one, and I'm gonna sound like a mother in the situation, but that's fine. Just leave the bathroom as clean as you found it. You know, sometimes it won't be the cleanest ever, but don't like leave things around there. Don't leave, I don't know, like caps everywhere or razors, or just take care of it, and, you know, be considerate of other people. Also, another thing is, I know I said the last thing, but whatever, this is the last thing, I promise. Keep in mind that everyone either is going to like to shower in the morning or night. So sometimes, this only happened to me like once or twice, all of the shower stalls are completely full. So I found, honestly, showering around like 3, 4, 5 o'clock is the best time, because no one's there. You have the space to yourself. You don't like just see people like walking around everywhere. You don't hear people, you know, in the other stalls. It's a nice moment to like have it to yourself, because in college you really don't have a lot of alone time, like alone time. Like, sometimes you'll be in your dorm not talking to your roommate, but it's not even alone time because there's someone still there. So take that moment, enjoy it, have fun. It's gonna be pretty gross, I promise, but also it's an experience in college that, it sounds weird, but like, I'm happy I still went through it, just because it's something that you can like relate to with other people, and it's just like another experience in life. And yeah, it's gross, but like, it is life, you know? Sometimes you do that, and sometimes you have to go through that kind of awful stuff. So in conclusion, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in a comment below your best tips for this situation, how to make it as pain-free as possible. Please let me know. And thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe, comment, thumbs up, and all that jazz. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.
Let me love you till you feel alright.